I'm taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
So, and it's a warm up for all of these upcoming fights, starting with the Friday card, which is probably the biggest cards out of all of them. Of course, the Fatal Fury in New York City, Times Square. And like I said, we're still gonna try to figure out how the logistics are still going to work, because I'm pretty sure soon they're gonna start setting up for that shit.
What about the weather?
Yeah, did y'all watch the promo? It got released this morning on it.
I seen it. I've been seeing all the little commercials, and they're cool and all. It's just, I don't know if they're not transcending that little boxing hardcore bubble. It's just like you see all the money they putting into this shit, and I'm just like, this shit ain't going nowhere, nigga. Like, it's creative, cool, but and Ryan Garcia and Haney not even fighting, so why you got them messed up so much?
Yeah, that's my biggest complaint. I was like, why is it like, I'm like, they're fighting two different motherfuckers. Like, you should try to, I was like, you should try to make something creative with Haney, and I get it. Ramirez has his personality isn't there, and but Rolly has. But
they underselling him first of all too, like.
Yeah, and I get it, but Rolly has a personality. You could have easily made something related to Ryan and Rolly for this shit, and then but you didn't have to. But it seemed like 60% of it was all, or 70% of it was all Haney and Garcia with the little side, little like side snipes and
guest appearances and shit, like
yeah,
De La Hoya, Tio, and whatever. Like,
yeah.
Look, hold on. Let me shout out to the comments, because I see they popping in here. I ain't want to get too far and we don't acknowledge. So,
of course.
Hey, what up, Gold member? Connor Ben hasn't knocked out anyone without yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Chrissy Bing beat Connor, Eddie Hearn, the judges, the rehydration clause, the ref, the Illuminati still beat the yes, facts. You can tell they want Eubank to lose.
But at what cost? Though? We'll see at what cost with that guy.
Yeah, we'll definitely see on that. Blazing Killer Salute, what it do? Marquise, what it do? That game is bigger than the card. Yeah, I mean, Fatal Fury been around since like the early 90s.
I'm saying, back to the Neo Geo days. Salute to Neo Geo. You know what I mean?
The promo was insular, which is insane for the names and money pumping. That's what I'm talking about. It's like, you doing all of this, and for what? Like, this is not trending, nothing.
Rolly should have been involved, because, I don't know if Pat mentioned, I walked away for a sec, but the Ryan Rolly fight is for a version, quote unquote, version of the WBA welterweight title.
See, the WBA is shameless. Like, I get, because the WBA looks for any type of way to put their money into, to put their fucking titles near something that's making money. Like, I mean, they're blatant with it. Like, first it was the whole with Jake Paul and trying to get this motherfucker top 10 WBA cruiserweight rank when he hasn't beaten, when he can't even beat probably a top 30.
Remember they said they were going to do away with the regular titles, but now they're doing another version of it, quote unquote. So
you can't believe these niggas, like,
because they got bold again. That's the problem. And so for obviously for this 3-fight card, Ryan Garcia and Rolly Romero is the main event, which is crazy to me. They should not be the main event. I have no idea why they made it. Like, this should really be the opener, to be honest, though.
They're not even selling it as a main event. Like, they keep trying to sell Garcia Haney as a rematch later down the line. When
and
all these niggas could very well lose and throw everything up in the air. Like,
yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, I mean, I get it. Like, yes, at least with Rolly and with Rolly and Devin Haney, like, or excuse me, with Ryan and Devin Haney, we do expect them to probably win, but putting promos like that, that's no way to sell a card. Like, there's 6 motherfuckers in there. Like, do your job. Like, if you made other UK fighters with less personalities look beastly in them promos, you should be able to do that with some American fighters. You should be able to make Ramirez do something other than just be the silent partner. Where the fuck was
we got a whole video game series they could pull characters from, and it's like, y'all keep leaning into Terry Bogard, and like, y'all can't make everybody Terry Bogard, nigga. That's like, y'all try to lean into X-Men, and it's like, y'all got 13 Wolverines running. Like, no, nigga, like stop. Everybody can't rock the fucking jacket and the hat, nigga. Like, Like, get these niggas something else to do.
But yeah, no. Speaking of I guess we start from the bottom up. So I'm pretty sure the opener, I believe, is going to be Devin Haney and Jose Ramirez, though. So no, I mean,
no, that's the co-main, bro. Stop.
Yeah, no, it's Barboza Teo's opening. I thought.
Yeah, genius, nigga.
What are you talking about? I thought that no.
Yeah, but they're opening.
No, nigga, the fucking Haney Ramirez is the co-main, bro.
Because I skimmed through the walkout. The what did they call that today? The media day thing, whatever they call it, the grand arrival. And Teo Barboza were first, so I'm pretty sure that's first to be honest.
Yeah, they're the opener. Like that's why. What's the name? I think even Haney was saying like these niggas is the damn They're the only real world title fight on the card, and they're the actual opening.
Well, I think if I'm not mistaken, there's like the new Japanese ambassador guy might be the quote unquote real opener. But yeah, out of those 3 fights, it's going to be
main card opener, nigga.
Yeah, the main card opener.
Oh, I got a shitload of emails from that, but I was positive that shit would be the opener.
Dude, it's been Haney's been the co-main ever since the card was first like imagined and started. Cause remember that was the whole thing. Niggas was like, man, you undefeated and you what's his name? You fighting on the undercard for Ryan now. You on the co-main.
To purists, the only title fight is the opener, but again, they're gonna have some fake WBA shit where Ryan's probably gonna get be a welterweight champion. It's kind of fucked up.
Okay. Well, I guess we start off with Teofimo Lopez and Arnold Barboza. So
the openers Tsunamis do okay. Yeah. I mean that's the technical opener, but as far as like the main card, because niggas like me might not even get to see these other little niggas start. Like I'm kind of worn out with the whole Jobber Prospect Festival. A lot of these cards are doing like get me to the main shit or give me a stat card from the get-go, like how PBC used to do. Like, okay,
PBC had prelims.
Who?
PBC had prelims too.
Yeah, but they prelims be goddamn fucking Brian Mendoza and Boacek type previews, nigga. They previews be the fucking J-Rock versus Dervianchenko, whoever the fuck. Those be previews. Like, if you gonna give me previews, give me fucking previews. Let them be showbox quality previews. Fucking, you know what I mean? Don't give me goddamn so-and-so Gonzalez versus 13 and 12 from Argentina Ramirez ass nigga. Like, no, I'm fucking tired of that shit. Or Deontay Jones, Washington Jr. going against fucking Alejandro Ramirez in the opener. Like, no, fuck all that. Like, give me the goddamn solid based matched up opponents. Like, okay, yeah, like, so-and-so versus so-and-so, good records, boom, it's significant. Jokey, nah, we don't want to hear a joke, nigga. We want to hear boxing.
Yeah, so with Teofimo and Arnold Barboza, I mean, we all know the story. Barboza has an interim belt that he won, and basically he is getting a chance to actually make it legitimate. And of course, this is a fight that probably should have been on Top Rank, but Bob did not want to make this fight for a lot of different reasons. And truthfully, you could probably see the reason why, at least for on Barboza's case, why that push was never made. So, but Barboza now is getting the biggest shot of his career to do this fight, and Teofimo has just been idle thoughts and shit like that. So dude's been beefing and saying racist shit and just being ADHD all over the goddamn place and dressing like a clown and all that stuff. So it's like, is he kind of focused for this? Is it going to be one of those fights where he's super focused and he shows that he has his talent? His talent is where it needs to be, or is it going to be like another light hitting fighter that he goes life and death with, and then he's talking about in the camera, does he still got it and shit like that? So I mean, what do you think about this fight? How do you think this is going to go?
This is up there with my Sky Nicholson Tiara Brown fight prediction, like. And once again, whenever you see somebody running from a certain nigga for too long, they know something. And I'm going for Barboza for the upset. Shout out Saluki. I know that's his dude. So yeah, I gotta rock with Barboza on this one. Like Teofimo's cool. Like yeah, you know, got the ring game content, this, that. You've seen his fight and all that, but and he's fought good fighters, great fighters, but there's something about Barboza where he just can't stand that nigga, and he just don't want none of that work.
No, he does not. He pretty much called him a bitch when he was doing the word association game today. Like,
yeah, like Barboza don't like that nigga. He don't like that nigga's dad. Like bro, like when you beefing with a nigga, like this is a real beef. Like when you hate a nigga and his dad, like. Mm-hmm. So yeah, Barboza by fucking split decision. I feel like this is gonna be one of those assertive boxing matches where he's gonna have to box, but with a solid pace behind it. It can't be this whole I'm unsure. What do I do with the jab? I do just enough. Nah, he really has to fucking have a decent work rate. Like if he's not trying to throw at least 50 to 60 punches around against Teo, chill, because I feel like Teo's in a place where they're gonna line him up for a bigger fight. So if Teo just doesn't look as crappy as he did against Sandor Martin and Jermaine Ortiz, they'll give him the win. Mm-hmm. So you're gonna have to kind of you could beat him on points, but pile them bitches up. That's all I'm saying. Like,
right.
Put some high scores behind them points, nigga.
Yeah, no, yeah, I mean, absolutely. Yeah, because I mean, one thing about Barboza is one. He does have some pop, but let's say he doesn't commit to his offense like he should, and it's just he lets himself kind of get outworked or whatever. Where he gets into fights where he fights onto the level of his opponent. Like that Catterall fight was a hard fight to watch.
And he just does just enough to nick it, and it's like, bro, like don't go in there like with that mentality, like.
Yeah, like he did. I mean, he did that against Ramirez too, and it was just the same thing. It was just like, and that was a god awful fight. It was just like, come on.
Like you can't hate a nigga this much and be fighting like, okay, like no, nigga, throw some fucking heat, bro.
Yeah, like I said, you did it in the Saucedo fight. You're very capable of doing that. Saucedo fight.
He's capable. Like Barboza, his power is like a 6 out of 1 through 10.
Yeah,
it's slightly above average. Because if he really wants to hurt you and he just takes the limiters off, you know, he'll throw and get your respect. You're not just gonna run up and on him, like pause. But
yeah,
he doesn't do it enough. He just boxes enough where it's like, okay, boxing. And it's like, like these niggas you've been fighting, they not real aggressive like that. They not real like swarmers. So they'll kind of fall in place behind it. Saucedo's a swarmer, but Saucedo don't have the boxing skills and the talent to push past that.
Right.
Somebody like a Gary Russell or who else? Like maybe even a Matias. That might not work on.
Yeah, and then Teal himself. I mean, Teal is offense for days. Like depending. Like I mean, Teal's thing is just like niggas that he has problems with slick fighters for whatever reason, but if he gets going,
he has problem with boxing. Like you ain't even gotta be slick. Like this nigga ain't fighting Reagan Dow or fucking Chris Bird. This nigga,
true.
He's getting outboxed by niggas just using general movement and lateral footwork and shit. Like
we haven't had a Chris Bird name drop in a while.
It was overdue. Like the nigga, like. Niggas ain't shoulder rolling and making him miss. This ain't no Moreno Marez type fight. Like no, the nigga is losing off because somebody's jabbing and pivoting. Like, follow a fucking pivot and throw the left hook to the body and the head. Then motherfucker, do something. Like don't just let the nigga outbox you. Like you're allowing him to outbox you. So yeah, man, fucking Barboza Jr. fucking by decision. Whether it's majority decision, split decision, I'm not gonna get too fucking accurate with it, but just by decision.
Word. Hey, yo, King P, what about you?
I mean, This is definitely going to be a stinker fight from Teo because Teo struggles with boxers. Unfortunately, I don't think Barboza pushes the pace enough, and I see this kind of like the fucking Jermaine Ortiz fight, where even if you think that Barboza should get the win, I don't see him actually getting the win.
This ain't top rank now.
I know, but we've seen this song and dance too many times that I don't think it matters to promotion. I'll be completely honest with you.
Tales in the future plans.
So, yeah.
I feel you on that.
I just think, and like I said, this is going to be one of those fights that Teo's going to stick up the joints regardless. Against this type of fighter, against a Barboza. But like I said, I've seen Barboza in enough stinky fights himself where he just doesn't apply himself to the manner where he should. And yeah, so I think he'll go have his moments, and maybe you could say he will quote unquote win the fight, but I think they're gonna give it to Teo on some 7-5 type shit.
You mean he'll win the event though, right?
Yes, yes, win the event.
He won the event, but he damn sure lost that fucking decision.
Right. Then he's gonna say some more bullshit on the mic, and he's gonna piss off more people.
Yeah, like I don't even think people care about Teo being like something like a long plan type of fighter where you build events around him, because he's just too hot and cold.
Well, I mean, I think the days of building events around him are over. I don't think he's going to be the guy. He's not going to be the guy, but he's going to be the guy you put with the guy that makes money. So because of that, you don't want to give him more losses if he could still be that foil to the top guys.
Who the fuck is that guy we put them in? Like, none of these niggas want to fight his racist ass. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, who are they holding him out for? Like goddamn.
You never know.
It's just the thing, because
you just want to keep that door open just in case.
Yeah, because I feel
like, man, like if Barboza has a hell of a performance, he could be that guy, because he already got better personality than Teo.
But with Teo, obviously you got, because he's the man in that division. So it's like, yeah, if you're gonna, they're gonna push somebody into that Teo foil role. Should Teo actually get by?
Yeah, like Hitchens, like we're not gonna get no Tank fight or no Devin Haney fight out of that.
Oof, God, Hitchens. Hitchens and Teo.
Yeah, exactly. Like y'all saving this nigga for Hitchens off of Cambose's fight.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm good. Y'all can have that.
Hey, Rome, what about you? Who do you think is gonna win this one?
My bad, I stepped away. We still on Teofimo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga. I'm tired of listening to that nigga Teofimo online. I'm tired of seeing that nigga. I want to see that nigga lose. So I'm going with Barboza, nigga. Tired of seeing that nigga. Every time I see this nigga, he look like a little ass kid that play too much. Like, tired of this nigga.
People are tired of Teo. It's got so bad that I was talking to Ezra. Ezra won't watch the card because he's boycotting anything Teo related. Like, he will not watch Teo. Like, it's that bad. It's that fucking bad.
I'm tired of him.
Yeah, I mean,
he's like Teo's like the class clown.
Like, he deserves to lose.
He insists on his jokes.
He deserves to lose. To me, that's how I feel.
Yeah,
sure does. What about you, Pilot?
And I don't see it any other way, because I feel like even Ryan, when he did his antics, it was because he was trying to hide the fact that he was on drugs, nigga. Teo, he just do his antics because that's him, nigga, and I don't like that shit. Like, that's too much antics, and you not even that fly at boxing like that.
Yeah, no, Teo's reached a point where just everybody just needs to tell him, you're not funny and nobody likes you. Like,
facts. Yo, he like somebody needs to send him a telegram, a gift. Have maybe somebody sing it. Like, I don't know, but he needs that message, because nothing he does is cool. He tries so fucking hard.
He's such a cornball.
Damn.
He's such a cornball. He's a cornball.
Cornball. Like,
but for my prediction, I'm picking Teo.
Yeah, and people like that, you just got to tell them about themselves.
So I'm picking Teofimo to win though. Barboza, I won't forget the Macomb fight on the Haney. I think it was a Haney Ryan card, right? Or it was a big
I mean, Barboza should have lost that fight.
He lost that fight, and I know he's supposedly gonna bring it, gonna be ready. I just think Teo is gonna give us a performance, give us another performance where we're like, okay, he's back, type of thing. I think he's gonna come in ready, knowing. Because Teo obviously is so hot and cold, but I think in this situation, knowing he's got a chance, he's opening on the card, but knowing he's in Turkey land now, he can get more paydays and all that. He's gonna be in the mix with the Teofimo, with the Ryan and the Haney, probably, type of thing, welterweight maybe. I think Teo's gonna bring it and bring another performance. And he's gonna win a comfortable decision. I don't think his power carried up like at 35. Obviously, he's only stopped one guy since then, but I think he's gonna beat Barboza, and it's gonna be pretty clear.
I mean, truthfully, my brain is telling me probably that's how I think his fight's gonna go, but my heart wants me to actually win for Barboza to actually win this goddamn fight. Because honestly, Teofimo, his antics is just got,
I just think he's gonna quote unquote rise to the occasion this time again. He's done it before twice against people we thought he wouldn't. I think it's gonna be.
The John Taylor shit needs almost a damn
asterisk or something.
Asterisk right by that motherfucker.
It's what it is. Taylor was supposed to win that. Remember, Taylor was the favorite on that.
Yeah, he was supposed to. Taylor.
But see, we didn't know the fucking whole we didn't know his body was done at 140.
Look how big he was. He was so tall and big after the fight when they dapped up after. I was like, God damn, how are you at 140, dog? What the fuck?
Remember we said that when he dapped up Terrence Crawford. We was like, damn, niggas should have moved up then.
Yeah. But people.
And honestly, I felt like Top Rank fucked that up because they really should have. That would have been a great opponent for Crawford, but they never set it up like that.
Wait, so Pat, what's your official decision? Am I the one picking Teo on the panel? Officially?
Yeah, I mean, as much as I want Barboza to win, though, I actually do see it like that too. I mean, I actually do think that Teo will actually show a level against Barboza. Like I said, I mean, it will probably be maybe a 116-112 type of decision. Maybe.
Oh, wow. See, y'all didn't see this nigga fucking Teofimo struggle live in person in Miami, nigga.
I mean, P saw him lose. Remember, P was there when he lost. So.
Yeah,
that shit was years ago.
Not only was I there when he actually lost, I was there against Sandor where everybody thought he lost.
Yeah, that's true. He was.
The nigga was like, "Hold on, I was there when he lost. Thought he lost. Shit, goddamn, King P, you going to this fight? I need to make sure this nigga lose.
I just might.
Just walk around a little bit in Times Square. Make it feel like it's a dog pound video, nigga. Kick a newsstand or some shit, nigga.
But I got some odds up because I had, this is like a gambling weekend for boxing. So.
Oh yes, sir. Thank you.
So for money line for Teofimo, Teofimo is a -260 favorite. Barboza is a +194 underdog. For method of victory, Teofimo points decision is -120. A KO for Teo is +390, draws 1,500. Barboza decision is +280, and the Barboza KO, which is a +800. So, I mean, value.
Those some real kind of odds. They know that fight's close.
Yeah. I mean, you can definitely put something on a Barboza decision or whatever, or whether it's the money line or the actual decision too. So it's it's not out of the question. And but of course, if you're really trying to live dangerously, then you can try to see if Barboza can stop him. But I mean, actually, but I mean, Lopez is +390 for KO, which is also likely too. That's more likely than anything. So, they got some odds for this fight. So
Lopez by KO. This nigga ain't hurt nobody in so long. That nigga was spamming so many punches
he's not knocking out Barboza. That's a wasted bet.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, if Teo got cut, there's a better chance of Barboza stopping him.
That's also true.
Because at least I know, he's going to stay on it and pepper that jab. You know what I mean? Teo just going to wing shots.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. Teo don't really fight with any type of strategy. He just fights off talent. pure. I'm just gonna hit you more times than you hit me, and I'm gonna hit you harder.
Yeah, that's that athleticism to you. Like, athleticism without a whole. I mean, it's not like he hasn't shown skill, but I think the Lomachenko is like the peak of that. Like he's regressed after that fight. So it's
because I feel like a guy like Claggett, like he gets stopped by anybody else who's a puncher, like at that division.
Mm-hmm. Until did a whole hard sparring with dude.
Life and death.
Yeah, that's just So, I mean, but I don't think too. But I mean, I do think, but at least I know both guys are properly motivated, and they all know what's on the line for them or whatnot. Especially Teo, who's had his issues with Top Rank, so it's like like he knows like another loss, and he's gonna have to go. He's gonna have to go back down to God knows what at 140, and I don't know if he's built to kind of rebuild that quickly again.
Well,
Barboza knows if he
cards no more, so we'll see because he should have 4 losses on his record instead of 2. I'm sorry, instead of how many losses he got? 1?
He has 1. Yeah,
he should have 3. My bad.
Yeah, but we'll see how that goes. And
I was counting the Barboza one. My bad.
Oh man, you're speaking that into existence. And then for the co-main though, we got Devin Haney and Jose Ramirez. Now this one, of course, we all know this is Devin's first fight since that little no contest with Ryan Garcia, where he got dropped 3 times, and he got.
It's the hardest fight to call to me.
He got embarrassed, basically. Let's be real.
Yeah, he got embarrassed and he got rocked way too many times.
Did y'all see in that Tio Ryan Garcia interview that sit down that they did? This nigga, all he care about is his 0. He like, yo, I got my 0. That's all. That zero. Like, nigga, you got embarrassed in front of millions, nigga. Fuck that 0. That nigga still put you down.
Yeah, so I know this is the thing right now because Devin has had like a year off. He definitely needed some time off to kind of recover because because for some reason he could not avoid a left hook, but then of course dude was PED'd up and whatnot, so it's like he was, he obviously needed some downtime to kind of recover and shit like that though. And it was good that he got his 0 back, but he should be talking about that shouldn't be his talking point. Like, dude should be like, look, I'm going back to the drawing board. I'm training harder, and I'm coming back to take over 140 or 147 or whatever the fuck, other than just harping on the 0, which you got back. Yes, you got it back. The commission gave you back your 0, bro.
Yeah. But it's supposedly this first at 143. It's in between weight. It's not even welterweight or 140. It's kind of interesting.
Anything over 140 is welterweight. So
yeah, true. Yeah, but it's not. But it's supposedly 144 or some shit.
Yeah, and I don't mind it. It is what it is. Like, he's coming back from whatever, and then they'll probably just try to tread the water to see what division that he's gonna. If
he still don't want to fucking move up.
Yeah, that's nigga. Yeah, that's all.
Bill mentioned Bill Haney mentioned they're done with 140. So, that I don't know why it's not a 147 or whatever.
Yeah, so Devin.
Broner shit.
Yeah, the Broner shit though. Broner was doing that because he was just undisciplined as fuck. Haney, the recent pictures of Haney right now looks like that motherfucker. Like he's ready. He's at weight like right now. Like he's ready to go. But then obviously we'll have to see. We'll see how that happens. But then with Jose Ramirez though, like we've complained about Jose Ramirez. Like Jose Ramirez, like respectfully, has been in some really hard fights. Like LB said before, like there's nothing really special about dude. Dude is a workman-like type of fighter. Like he doesn't do anything particularly. He doesn't do anything one thing particularly like that's like outstanding. He's just straight up and down, no frills type of fighter, and it's gotten him far. Like he's he unified 2 belts. He has really good wins, but like recently though, dude has just been
it's 2025, bro. Like,
yeah.
He has solid power. I'll give him that. Like,
that's the thing. Like, how's Haney's chin? Is he is he all right? You know what I'm saying? Like, because what Ryan did to him was pretty fucking brutal. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's why this is the hardest one to call.
Ramirez ain't Ryan, so.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but there's things he does better than Ryan. Because remember,
and we saw
Ryan didn't
Ramirez
fight like a nigga on performance enhancers.
and we saw Ramirez fucking rock Haney, and Haney was in Village for 2 rounds. So you don't have to be Ryan, but you know.
I mean, Linares can actually punch. That's not like he's not a light hitter. He can actually punch.
I mean, Ramirez could punch too, but it's the type of punchers like Linares has the damn.
Ramirez knocked out Maurice Hooker over the ropes. So
Hooker. I mean, Ramirez can fucking punch, man. Don't let Pat tell you this nigga can't punch.
Well, I'm not saying that, nigga.
No, he can punch, but he's not.
Linares is an explosive puncher. He's faster, twitch, all of that.
That's what I'm saying, but I don't think. I mean, he can punch, but I don't think he's as explosive as the guys that we mentioned. I don't see him catching Haney with something that he doesn't see.
I see. This is the thing. I don't think he has to catch Haney with something he doesn't see. That's not Ramirez's game. Ramirez is going to catch you with shit you do see, and if he does that enough, and he pressures Haney, and he could stay on him the whole fight, that's when we gonna find out is Haney back or not. Like.
Yeah.
You know he's going to be gunning for the left hook, but he got a good right hand. He's going to have a hook to the body. Like, this is a good, interesting fight to me. I wish it would have been at 147 because I feel like Haney just don't really. I think Haney because what is the Ryan fight at?
The Ryan fight is I think it's a welterweight fight.
It's for a fake WB welterweight, so it's going to be at 147.
Okay, so this is where I disagree with Haney on like. If I know I'm gonna fight Ryan Garcia at welterweight the next fight,
you should be fighting it at welter. Yeah, exactly.
I would have been fighting at welterweight right now.
You're letting Ryan settle in at welterweight. That's kind of stupid.
There you go.
You know,
when it's like, dude, you need to know how you settle in at welterweight. Because Haney, I feel like maybe they do too much cardio on Haney when Haney needs to be more of a bulk. He has the body to bulk up more. He got that kind of like that Terry Norris build. Not as muscular, but the build. Mm-hmm. Where Haney could go to 147. He's been at 135 too fucking long. Like, bro, just go to 147, nigga. Don't beat Pro Gray and become him.
Thanks.
So that's all I'm saying. Like that's why the fight kind of because it seemed like fucking if Haney would have fought at 143 against Garcia, he would have still been drained.
Facts.
Especially to the point where Ryan comes in at 144 and he's okay. Dude, Ryan's gonna look like a goddamn middleweight, bro.
Yeah, no, it's.
I mean, he was big against Rolly's pretty fucking big himself. Pause. Ryan's looks clearly bigger than him.
Yeah, height wise and like stature, like body structure wise. So yeah, but Ramirez Haney, man, like Haney should win. I feel like Haney's gonna win like a 115, 113 type of fight. But it's going to be like a hard 115, 113 type of fight. Like, he's going to be fighting off the ropes. There's going to be times where he's aggressive. There's going to be times where Ramirez get it to him. Like, that's the type of fight I see. Like, and I can honestly see, like, either one knocking the other out, too.
I mean, because Ramirez, he's the only one that hasn't been talking. I think Ramirez doesn't care too much for any of the pageantry shit that's been going on. This motherfucker, like, you put a microphone under in his face, and he doesn't give you anything. Like, he's, like, I think he's probably super focused with everything that's going in there because, yeah. Because he has not looked. I mean, the Bartholomew fight was alarming how bad he looked in that fight. Like,
this is his. You better turn everything around, fucking fight, nigga.
Yeah, and then like the Catterall fight, they didn't really so much because both guys. They kept their fists in the holsters and shit like that, but it's just like, dude is due for a good performance or something that will kind of wipe out the memories of those last two fights. And because if he loses to Haney, he's going down.
Is he really due for a good performance, or is he just washed and we don't want to just fucking say it?
He's probably washed, but I'm not fully counting him out. I'm not fully 100%.
Yeah, it's hard to say he's washed because no one's really taking advantage and put their foot in his ass.
I mean, he still hasn't been. He has not been KO'd yet.
I mean, Bartholomew couldn't take advantage of it because he's not a good fighter. A better caliber of fighter would have been able to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Barboza better caliber, and he barely took advantage of it.
I will say, if let's say if Haney versus Ryan never really actually happened, I'd favor Haney a lot more than I do right now, and I still think Haney's gonna win.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree with that too. I do think. I mean, for some reason, I think.
I hold on. I disagree with that, pilot, because I remember before Haney even fought Ryan, I'm like, yo, it's the downfall of this nigga. This nigga is I'm not gonna disrespect him, man, but this nigga ain't ready. He ain't him. He think he him just because he undefeated, but he not him. And I've been saying that before he fought Ryan. I even picked Ryan to whoop his ass.
He
Ryan
did.
And Ryan did whoop his ass, and I made money on that fight, and I didn't have to give it back. But I picked Ryan, and I still pick Ryan without drugs. You feel me? Like that's why Haney fights little, because he fights at a low weight because he knows he'll get dominated at any other weight class.
Like he don't believe in his strength or something.
Nah, he doesn't have strength. He's more technical, if anything, and he's not even that technical.
Facts.
So it's like, he's been begging to lose, and Ryan was a perfect villain, but now he's like, yo, he cheated, it wasn't real. He's just trying to hold on to that. So I hope this is another fight. I hope Ramirez whoop his ass.
God damn.
Just to shut this nigga up too. Fuck it. Everybody on that fucking panel needs to lose. Ryan needs to lose. Haney needs to lose. T.O. needs to lose.
Yo, I swear, if Devin Haney loses to Ramirez, oh my god, boxing Twitter is gonna be on one that night.
Woo, like Twitter might shut down. Nigga. Like I don't know.
We already know why he got that fight. That fight is just to build him up so he can get back at Ryan. But so he's supposed to win that fight, but we'll see. He's supposed to win the fight Saturday, but we'll see.
But what's your official prediction though, Rome?
Friday.
My bad, Friday. Yeah, I mean, I got Haney by decision. But I want him to lose. I'm not crazy, but I want him.
I ain't gonna lie, a upset bet on Ramirez is nothing to play around with. Like that could very well happen.
Rum, how come you don't fuck with Haney? Is it his pops, or I'm just wondering how come you don't fuck with Haney that much? I'm just wondering.
Oh, that's a question for Rome.
Oh, that's good for Rome. Maybe he stepped away. That's good why he don't.
I mean, it looks. I mean, for me, I can only go with Haney by decision because it makes more sense. Because, like I said, Ramirez has had, he's had hard fights. He's had a lot of hard fights though, but he just hasn't looked good in his last two fights. And I do think that Devin has more skills than him, but I can't count Ramirez out because he does have pop and he is rugged and he's also kind of hard to stop. So it's like you're gonna have to put your foot in his behind. Like
Haney's ain't got a KO and since Trump was in office the first time. So
and Ramirez knows how to pressure and he knows how to box. Like I don't know if like a guy like Prime Zab would feast on Ramirez. But Haney don't have that speed or that power. And the defense, the skills, it's not like he Purnell in there or some shit. So it's that's why I just don't see him just out boxing dudes super cleanly to where he don't struggle or it's not a tough fight for a couple rounds or some shit.
All right, well, real quick, let me ask you, do you see Haney getting cracked or a moment in the fight where oh shit type of thing or no?
Yes.
Yeah, I see that happening because after getting beat up like that, even though it was because, well, you can't say it's because of the PEDs, but whatever. I'm not gonna disgrace Ryan's, talent like that. But after you getting tagged like that and you thinking you down and you thinking you losing and the niggas just whooping you, the next fight you get into, you're gonna be thinking about, yo, I don't want to get back in that same predicament. It's instinct. It's human instinct. regardless of how much this nigga's been training, if he get hit a certain way, he gonna be like, oh shit, I felt like this when Ryan was whooping my ass.
Damn.
And Ramirez has a good left hook too. So
That's what I'm saying. He could set that up with to the body or the head, man. Like, that's why I just felt like I feel like Haney, like they're both naturally big guys. Like they played themselves with this 143 shit. I'd have said, fuck it, nope. Like we would have went it to at least 145. Ain't no way we would have 143, really? Like, y'all big niggas just ain't, you like, come on. And what's the possibility that Haney overtrained?
that's another possibility too.
No, because pause. That dude's looking jacked. Pause. I don't know if you saw his thing with the video. Ring doing a decent job of,
Yeah, nigga. Vivian Harris was looking jacked too.
I mean, that's what he's probably at weight now. But let's say, but there's a chance that he probably did. There's a slight chance that he probably overtrained. So I mean, there's a lot of things because you're out of the ring for so long. Like he definitely has some ring rust too. There's all so it's gonna answer some questions.
And what if this shit's a draw?
And if it's a draw, then it's just like, how the fuck are you gonna right?
If it's a draw, that means Ramirez really won.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, exactly.
And if Ramirez, this might be the first fight where Ramirez has incentive to go for the knockout.
If it's a draw, he gonna be like, I still got my O.
Ayo, Kingpin, what's your prediction?
Oh my bad. Sorry, I thought I was talking. No, Haney by decision, easy decision. So, ain't much to it.
Easy, like what? 118, 110, easy.
Like 117, 111.
You don't believe in Ramirez's power at all?
No, I mean I believe Ramirez's power, but I don't believe in Ramirez at this stage of his career. Like,
but what about Haney's fragileness, nigga? What about that?
I'm not buying it in this fight. Sorry.
Damn.
Yeah, let's see. For the odds for this one, I mean, Haney is a clear minus 1,200 favorite. Ramirez is a plus 680 underdog. Haney by decision is minus 360. A Haney KO is plus 480. Draw is
minus 1,200 like that.
Yeah, money line. Yeah. Let's see. A draw is plus 1,900. Ramirez decision is plus 1,500, and a Ramirez KO is plus 950.
Woo! Yo, they don't think Ramirez is gonna win this.
but remember, when he fought Garcia, I think he was minus 400 against Garcia. They think this nigga is like Jesus in gloves.
I mean that's why it's called gambling. Like it's perception. Like everyone has the
No. It's not about being Jesus in gloves. It's a Haney by decision is usually one of the most guaranteed things you can get. So it's always going to be minus money for Haney by decision.
Yeah, I remember when you said that shit last time too. And fucking
No.
Dude, look, all I'm saying is, look, the Lopez and Barboza fight is a closer fight on the odds, but Haney Ramirez is honestly a closer fight in the sense where you don't really know what's going to happen. You kind of think something's going to happen, but you only think that maybe by 60%. And that's Haney by decision. But the way they got the odds, you would think fucking Ramirez is goddamn nobody. Or he don't have a chance. That's what I'm saying. With the odds giving Barboza a hell of a chance.
Right.
Like they on the podcast with us, like, yep. But with Ramirez, they're like, fuck it.
Plus 600 is not bad for an underdog against, a nigga that's undefeated and he thinks he's the shit. You feel me?
But that shit was like plus 680.
You said 680 or 600, Pat?
680.
And this guy was a former unified champion.
Yeah.
with knockouts of other champions.
But like P said, he's washed. I mean, that's the general assumption is he's washed, right?
Yeah.
Look, I don't want to say washed until I see a nigga get his ass kicked against somebody capable. I mean, he's been fighting people who's capable.
That's their dog walked him. He dropped him twice, but I know what you mean. He hasn't got beat up like that.
Yeah, it's like I mean, it's like when he's lost, it's just they've been close fights, and you know when he's won, they've been close fights. So it's like
and this is remember we don't know if the 143 weight gonna help him, and then we don't know the mental aspect of him seeing Devin Haney get cracked with left hooks all night, and he's like, "Fuck it, I could do that." I gotta. We don't know if he's gonna really fight to. Like, he might fight to knock out Haney more than he's ever fought any other opponent. It's little shit I look at like that. Mm-hmm. I just feel like Ramirez has a better chance and they're giving it than like shit more so than Barboza if you think about it.
Facts.
Because Barboza's been struggling. Shit, you can make a point that you can make a case that Barboza's due to lose for real. How long is he gonna keep getting these struggle split decisions?
Yeah, it's only a matter of time.
Even if he's truly the winner. So that's all I'm saying. Like, I feel like the odds are kind of mixed up.
And they show him plenty of respect on those odds too. So it's like,
yeah, cause shit, I feel like Barboza by decision could be goddamn plus 500 or something.
But yeah, no, this is gonna be. Like I said, this is gonna be interesting because, like I said, answer some questions on where Devin Haney is now, or what Jose Ramirez is. Is he just brought in as an opponent, or is he someone that's gonna give, is gonna give Haney like a hard, 115, 113, 115, 112 type of fight or whatever.
If Haney wants to show that he's back, he needs to really beat the shit out of dude. Like, it gotta be on par with the pro grade performance, but more offensive.
He gotta stop. I mean, to make a true statement, can you stop him? I mean, it's been like 7 years. Can you get to stop it? No, I'm just saying. Can you do it?
Yeah.
Come on, Haney. Stop this nigga. Get a KO. It's been a minute. It's been a super long minute.
Facts.
Yeah, and the funny thing too is like he used to get them KOs. But it's a shoulder surgery. Once he had that first shoulder surgery, then those KOs.
I think that coupled with leveling up in competition, it's kind of.
And then the draining, draining to stay at 135.
But that nigga punched with his shoulders though, man. Like the shoulders is one element of the punch. Like some niggas, they naturally or unnaturally put a little too much into certain parts of the punch. Mm-hmm. He's one of those niggas who punches top heavy, even though sometimes you'll see videos of him punching and it look like he's launching with the right hand and shit. Like, he's a guy who need to rotate his hip more when he punches. Like, Haney's a big dude, like he's solid, but it doesn't feel like he punches with any weight behind his shots.
Yeah, it's funny too how how some boxers, some real, their punching mechanics are always kind of off outside of throwing a jab, of course. It's weird how that works sometimes. But
Pat, but you see it though, right? Pat, am I blind? Am I not seeing this?
Yeah, I mean, his highlight reel KO was a straight shoulder shot. Like he had to throw his whole shoulder into that. See, this is the thing. Look, the 4 elements is the torso, like the hip rotation, dropping your knee, because that's what really lowers your center of gravity. Your shoulder, and then your fist turning over. A true puncher nails all those every time. Somebody like Inoue, Golovkin, niggas who true punchers, they nail those all the time. Mm-hmm. Good punchers get 3 of those out of 4 most of the time. But then the hot and cold and the Tim Bradleys and Clarissa Shields, and they only get 1 of those out of the 4.
The Sean
consistently.
Porters. The Sean Porters.
And the Sean Porters.
Mhm.
Well, I don't know. Sean Porter, I think, punches a little better than Shields and Bradley. Like, I don't know. I think because he loops his shots. Like,
not much. He smothers his work a lot.
not much, but he has a better overhand right than all of them niggas. He it's like he puts a better arc or snap on his punches. Like Tim Bradley's best overhand was what the Luis Abreu.
The Witter fight to me was the best one.
Oh no! The Witter was good. The Abreu was another one. Yeah, the Witter was good. Maybe Edner Terry in there.
Yeah. I think that one was actually a straight right that he did. Wasn't
straight right? Yeah, he lost. And the one that he had took Pacquiao off his feet was a good one in the second fight.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, dude, look, if I could name your 4 best punches in your whole career off the top of my head, your punching ain't that good. And Pat here is confirming. He's like, yeah, well, we got that one. Yeah, well, I thought the Witter one was better. Like, see, like, nigga, so yeah, like, Devin Haney punched with his shoulder too fucking much, man. If he rotate his hip, drop his knee more, he'd be taking some of the pressure off his shoulder, and his punches would be more forceful, meaning he would back his opponents off more when he hits them.
Right.
And he wouldn't just rely on the snap. Because you want your punches to snap and have force behind it. Because if you just have snap and you hurt somebody, they'll fall on top of you or drop at your feet. But when you got snap and you got force, you stunning and hurting the nigga and they're flying away from you.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, that's it. I don't want to say too much.
You know, yeah. I mean, like I said, I definitely look forward to that fight. And then the main event, you know, with Ryan Garcia coming off his suspension, and then Rolly Romero, who's coming off. Well, no, he had a win, but it wasn't really a really good win. But it was just like it was a win that he was supposed to stop somebody, but it kind of went the distance like it was supposed to. And of course, this is at 147 for, as Pilot said, it's for GameStop 147 though. Now, does anyone have? Because basically the selling point for this fight is, you know, that infamous sparring session where Rolly was kind of beating the shit out of Ryan and got the best of him in that shit.
I got Ryan in 1. I ain't gonna lie. I think Ryan gonna knock him on the first round. I have a feeling. That's got a hunch. It might be, you know, it'll be like 3 rounds, but for some reason I'm saying first round.
Yeah, part of me wants Ryan to lose, you know, but Rolly is just a shitty fighter. like he's basically there because Rolly has personality and he talks a lot of shit or whatever, and that, you know, like I said, in boxing sometimes that can take you farther than your abilities can actually, should take you. So it's like, okay, he's there. They have history. You know, Rolly has power, which is his really only true, like, really good trait. Can't really box worth a damn. You know, and he's going to be aggressive towards Ryan. Yeah, honestly, if this goes the distance, that means like something failed. But yeah, I like you. I see Ryan knocking him cold at probably within like maybe 3 rounds too. Like maybe even
second round type of kid. It'd be cool to see. Fuck Ryan for what he did. I know it's kind of weird seeing his build up like this. How he's like so calm and regular, like, you know, this is really weird compared to last year. You know?
Well, yeah, because number one, he's coming off suspension because, you know, in order for him to get this fight, because, you know, New York had to kind of lift that suspension because, you know, I'm pretty sure that suspension kind of hurt him financially and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, for sure hurt him. Yeah.
And then remember all the little side lawsuits and shit niggas were throwing at him because
he lost mad cheese. People probably lost mad cheese with all that shit. Yeah, and
like it's like he got cheese and endorsements and guest appearances, but
it's like, God damn,
I think he got like a lot of behind the scenes deductions too.
Yeah, a lot of that bullshit. And remember, he's supposed to fight that Japanese fight, but that fell through at the New Year.
Yeah.
But it's kind of weird. I think due to the being in Turkey land, you know, he knows he gotta be smart. You want to get these fat paydays from Turkey. You gotta be in best behavior for a little bit.
Yeah, you can't be manic and, you know, saying whatever and saying another high, you know, edgelord that, you know, that says racist shit. Except that one gets swept. He gets swept. That shit gets swept under the rug. Like,
because he crashed out, but he only did it that one time. He just said a whole bunch of Winter Wars Capadonna verse type of. He just went on. Whereas with Tio, we getting it like a weekly segment. So I don't know.
I mean, Tio was like, nigga, and I feel like that.
Yeah, Tio honestly is worse. Like I know people, they're both bad, but Tio shit just annoys me even more because he's trying so hard. Where Ryan just come off as somebody who wants to be liked by everybody. He's the cool dude, and he was just fucked up, whatever. And you just want to see how bad he can impress you with some stupid shit, like a little fucking kid.
Yeah.
Tio literally, him and his racist ass dad, they truly hate niggas and always blaming blacks and all this shit.
Yeah. I mean, Tio is a dog whistles. Tio's dad, that he hates niggas. So and Ryan is like, of course the hard ER and shit like that. So he's a fucking clown too. But like he should not have no problem cracking Rolly one time and putting his lights out. Like three. Like I said, probably round 4. I'll give Rolly one more round.
It's not Sweet Hunch. Ryan's gonna hit him with, might fuck Rolly up bad. Because I know you mentioned a couple times he's gonna retire him. I don't know if y'all watched that face off.
Yeah,
it was like 16 minutes of brain rot, but it was pretty funny still, I guess. But at least we got to see Rolly be himself for once, because Rolly hasn't really been like that in a minute. It seems like he's been kind of.
Well, yeah, he needs. Well, I mean, you can't.
Him and Barboza been doing the heavy lifting for the promo.
Barboza been doing. Teal's been cringe, but Teal's been trying to
Teal tries too hard, but he has nothing memorable. All the memorable shit coming from Rolly being the narrator.
I don't follow Teal, but do you see this nigga be randomly dancing with some Latina chick?
It's stupid shit. Like it's just like.
Well, he has to fall into his damn Hispanic roots and all that, his Latin roots and shit, because he can't fucking do the whole urban route, which he kind of built his name up off of because he hates niggas and niggas don't fuck with him.
Like I said with Tio, it sucks he's Honduran for him, because if he was Puerto Rican or Mexican, I feel like he'd be bigger. But being Honduran, you're probably the best Honduran boxer of all time already, so you don't really have a fan base like that.
Yeah, but he don't rap it. If he came in there and he brought that goddamn
the
Dominican boxing type of energy to Honduras type shit. With the whole you repping the flag, everybody in your corner got that shit, and you bigging up the country all the time, it would make a dent. But if you don't do it, nigga, then
and he speaks Spanish too, so I don't know why he doesn't.
You see what I'm saying, like, bro, like, dude, that's like those random rap niggas from the Midwest who would have a one-hit wonder and just you wouldn't know, you never heard no music come from them niggas before, but that nigga put them on the map for that moment.
Right.
The same thing in boxing. Like, all it takes is one of them niggas to come from South America to knock somebody out that we was hyped about for them to get their name up.
Yeah.
And you knocking niggas out all the time and you can't do that?
Shit.
you building your hype up of black people in the urban market and all this shit?
Mm-hmm.
Then you turn around and get mad because black people get better opportunities than you because they work for them?
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that.
But King P, though, what's your prediction for this? Obviously you think it's gonna be no contest.
He said no contest. That very well could happen.
This shit, nigga, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case.
Yeah, make this a foul fight.
King P must be.
I expect Eubank Ben type of aggression from these niggas. Bombs a fucking Wade, and that shit should end in the damn 3rd round.
What's up, Pat? My bad. I had to step away for a minute. What's good?
Ryan and Rolly, bro. Prediction.
Oh, man, Ryan in 4.
But I said the same thing. Ryan in 4.
Where'd you step away to? Dreamland, nigga. God.
I got a little on the pillow.
Hey, Rome, what's your prediction?
Yeah, Ryan KO, nigga. That's a wrap. That's night. Yeah.
What round?
I don't know. It's hard to tell. I think he's gonna spare Rolly a little bit. It might be like round 5 or 6. He's not gonna go in there and kill him. I don't think he hates Rolly. I think he just gonna go in there and they gonna fuck around a little bit and he be like, all right, nigga, night.
Yeah, you're actually generous.
They boys. There was like an era of him and Teofimo. They're like the stepbrothers era. They're just being
Right,
dumb
that's what I'm
and
saying. Like, I don't think he want to go in there and hurt the nigga. They might go decision low key.
No, it's not going to decision. Something went horribly wrong if it did.
Yeah.
I mean, him and Rolly are boys. That's why I'm like, yo, who knows, nigga?
Fuck all that boy shit. We fight.
Niggas be doing it. Hey, don't sleep. Niggas be doing that shit.
Yeah, no, this one should. I mean, if it goes to a decision, it better be like a war type of decision, like they threw everything but the kitchen sink at each other, type of shit. But
how many wars you seen Rolly in, nigga?
Yeah,
he's been enough punishment. He's been enough punishment.
He's taking enough punishment, hell no.
Yeah, so he's getting enough punishment to where his chin is damaged. So, and at a higher weight. Yeah, this is not going long. Pause.
So you think all y'all think Ryan gonna go in there, no nonsense, just nigga, give me my check?
Yeah, for this one, yeah. I mean, it's Rolly. Like Rolly's there because he like it could be like the perfect opponent for Ryan because you know he's definitely more durable than he's more durable than kind of a Devin in a way.
But he's going there looking all slow and shit, trying to fucking box instead of just rushing Ryan and doing the same shit he did in sparring when they was younger.
Right.
Like that whole roughhousing shit, that shit bothers Ryan. Ryan don't like no rough fights, man.
Yeah, like even before, like even the fights when he was coming up, like I remember there was one fight that he had like early in his career, like dude damn near I thought like almost lost that shit because dude was rough, like it was a Mexican jobber German that was roughing them up, like really. Yeah.
Like Rolly can punch enough where the roughing up works in his favor.
Well, what was that?
No, I'm saying about who you talking about? Ryan or Rolly losing to a Mexican jobber? My bad.
Oh no, almost in Ryan. Ryan.
Yeah. I remember early on, and they kind of taped him back. They kind of teetered him back after that, right?
Yeah, they were like, "Oh,
they did that shit twice." But remember, they did that with the other fight he had struggled with.
What, Luke Campbell, where he got dropped?
No, before the Luke Campbell fight.
Before that,
okay. I'd say his name, but is it Jason
Velez? The Velez fight? Jason
yeah, Velez.
Velez, because I think of Duno, but he knocked Duno out early. Never mind,
Yeah, because he struggled like crazy with Velez. Mm-hmm. And then Oscar had the training wheels on him for a whole nother goddamn 18 months.
Yes. He was like, okay, yeah, until you start knocking these motherfuckers out like you were before, yeah, we're going to dial your competition back. Yeah,
because Velez was popping dude's head back.
And then he went to Luke Campbell, and then he got dropped. He got the KO though, and then he kind of took that mental health break issue, right?
But remember that worried ass look he had on his face when he was on the canvas. When he felt like the world was ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, no, like I said, that could be like the thing. Like if Rolly can institute like a real. I mean, first Rolly would have to avoid the left hook, which is probably not in his skill set. But if he can make it rough. If he can make it rough and land like clubbing punches on Ryan, the fight can get interesting off that though. But yeah, right. But if Ryan lands that left hook, because Ryan has a whiplash left hook, so if he lands that,
and he got a good right hand too. Like, don't sleep on the right hand.
Yeah. Like Ryan has one punch knockout power with his left hook, so it's like if he cracks you with it, it's probably going to be a wrap. So, and depending,
Rolly be so fucking open when he get hit.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's why we all say like Rolly's tough though, but yeah, if he doesn't rough him up, that's why it's like it shouldn't go a distance unless something went horribly wrong. But like I said, I think really for this card is just gonna be like, okay, the logistics, how's everything going to look and stuff like that, and of course like the build up for this, and of course the fact it's on pay-per-view. Personally, it shouldn't be on pay-per-view because it should, but it's whatever. It's one half. Basically the Zone's doing the whole deal with another card which we will not name. Where you could buy two for $90 or this one separately for $55. So yeah, it's pay-per-views galore. You know, I mean that one. I mean, it depends. I mean, I would probably buy it. I mean, for me, I may buy it, or I may go to Dave and Buster's. It depends on because
which one's wait, the Fatal Fury shit's pay-per-view too?
Yeah.
Oh wow, these niggas. Hold on, all these pay-per-views in one weekend.
They're trying to give you. I don't know if you saw that a bundle for 2 of them for $90.
Nigga, I just said that.
Oh my bad.
Dude, this is the only pilot to get a scroll up for like twice in a day. Talk about like it's been a while. Yeah, nigga, sure.
No, but I mean, like I said, I mean, at least, I mean, I would buy like compared to the bundle that they're offering. I'd only buy that one. So it depends because I know this is it starts at I think 6 o'clock Eastern time, which is
on a Friday night. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, it's on a Friday. I was like,
I think it's rushing home. Like, wait.
I mean, they could have swapped out the Canelo shit for Friday night because no one gives a damn about that fucking car like that. So it's just like I don't understand. Yeah,
more people cared about damn Joshua versus Ngannou than damn Canelo Skull, bro.
Yeah, that shit is crazy though. But I mean, I'm looking forward to, of course, Fatal Fury in New York because, like I said, it's, I just want to see. I'm just curious how everything's gonna look and everything's gonna play out because obviously, there's a lot on the line for all the fighters that are actually in that shit too. And